Right, I've just hit record because I don't know what I'm doing, but let's see if this flies. This is either an introduction to just this video or maybe a bit of a longer introduction to maybe a series of videos I do. I've just had an idea about how to do a video and I'm going to go with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, hey, it's just a few minutes of my life that I've wasted in something else. My name's Ian McDonald. I do sort of puns and one-liners. The sort of problem with doing those kind of jokes is that you do need to sort of pan for gold a lot. You go through a lot of crap just to get to a little nugget, and a little nugget that's something that's worth it. But it's always hard, especially during these times, if you like, to try them out on an audience. So I've invited an audience member along, and we'll get their reaction from some puns that I've written quite recently. I don't really know what the reaction to them might be. Now, this one, again, if it's a series, this is the first one of a series, is going to be on Star Trek. I almost said Star Wars there because, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of either of them. Not that I hate them or anything, it's just not particularly a fan, don't really know anything about them. So writing puns on Star Trek was a bit tricky for a show that I had to do a few weeks ago. So I'm going to try out some of the ones that I sort of did, some of the ones that I didn't do. If there's any reaction that you guys have got that you're watching this, leave them in the comments. I've got my sort of socials and stuff like that going along the bottom of the screen. So this will probably go out on my kind of Facebook, maybe my Twitter. Don't know, if you search Ian McDonald on YouTube, then you might find me. I mean, John Smith, Ian McDonald, I'm Scottish. It's probably a million of us. But anyway, without further ado, we're about 2 minutes in. I've not told a joke yet. Half of you probably already switched off. But let's see if this kind of format works. I'll be getting audience reaction, as I say, from an audience member that I've invited along. As I say, let's see how this works. Let's have a laugh. 2.5 minutes in nearly. Let's go. Right, first joke on Star Trek. Mr. Spock had a phrase that you should always have an appropriate devotion to Chinese women. Loveling and proper. That was mince. You didn't even say it right, pal. Yep, that's how this video is going to go. Did you know that a bourbon company originally wanted to sponsor the show, but the producers rejected it because they wouldn't change their catchphrase to Jack Daniels me up, Scotty? At least you didn't mince that one up. I kind of got it. Not sure if I like it though. Thank you there, audience member. Right, James T. Kirk had a scatological fetish with his wife as William Shatner Pants. You said something dirty. That was quite funny. Well, I quite like that one myself. And on the same theme, James T. Kirk and Uhura made TV history with the first interracial TV kiss, but he spoiled it afterwards when he shat in her pants. You've already said that one, pal. Move on to a different joke. Okay then, let's see if we get a different joke. 7 of 9 loved her meat patties. She'd get them at Burger King. Burger King? Is that not what an Irish guy goes to get his hamburger? I've taken myself out the stream. That's how much I don't know how this is going. But hey, let's carry on regardless. Captain Picard ran a sweatshop. As he always said, make it so. Is that not a bit dodgy? Sweatshop jokes? It might be. That's why I didn't do that one on the show that I was on. The controversial former Philippines First Lady gathered all her fortune using a Star Trek style hypnotic trick. It was a Vulcan, Mindamelka Marcos. I kind of get that one if you didn't ruin the punchline. Well, that's very true, but they can't all be said gold, can they? When the Enterprise wants to hold a farm vehicle in one place, it uses the tractor beam. That one wasn't bad. Quite like that. Well, it was short and sweet, wasn't it? Even I got it for not being a Star Trek There's a simulator room on the Starfleet that makes the person in it devoid of any substance or character. It's the holodeck. The holo is in a holo person. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I meant. And the last one on this, there's a small, furry, gentle, attractive, and slow-moving, but rapidly reproducing lovable species. I'm going to say that again. You probably should say it again. I don't even think you got on the show that you were on. But try and say it again and actually make it make sense this time. Yes, okay, I will, McGinty, the audience member. There is small, furry, gentle, attractive, and slow-moving, but rapidly reproducing lovable species. So much so, their numbers constantly treble. I don't think that one was worth the effort, to be honest. I don't even know what a treble is. Neither do I, but it came up in my Google for Star Trek. Anyway, as I say, that's all my Star Trek jokes. They're all the ones that I'd written. That took far too much of your time than was probably required. I'm going to watch this back. If you've got any comments on how this sort of idea works with having McGinty, the audience member, and rating my jokes, then let me know. Let me know in comments if there's any comments associated with this video. Again, along the bottom, all my socials at iMcPun. Never mind McGinty, they've no got a social. No, they don't. But at iMcPun on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok as well, I think. I usually try and put videos out on there when I can remember. Or on YouTube, search Ian McDonald Puns. I'm sure you'll find me there. And if you like winning money for just listening to comedy, not listening to me doing comedy, aye, just as well, then check out at UK Buzzwords. There's a show usually every 2 weeks where we get 4 comedians on, not me, I host it. 4 comedians on. You can buy a ticket for a couple of quid, listen to the comedy, and you can win sometimes up to 50 quid. So yeah, thanks for listening to me for 7.5 minutes. As I say, any feedback, let me know. This might be the one and only. This might be the first of many. Anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye.